Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, everybody, and today we're going to be checking out this little beauty right here, this 3D printed range splitter. And a huge shout out to James over in the UK. He sent me an email a few weeks ago and said, hey, I've been developing these 3D splitters, do you want to give one a bit of a whirl? I said, yep, absolutely I do. While I'm at it, hello to Justin also, I hope you boys are doing well over there. And so yeah, so I've gone ahead and connected it up to my Thrustmaster TH8A gear shifter right here. And what I've done is, I'll show you just a quick little clip that I put together a couple of days ago to have a closer look at how this is all put together. So let's play that right now. Okay, let's take a close look at this thing, and excuse the camera work. I'm just using my webcam in my hands. It's not the greatest footage, but on the side you can see that splitter switch right there. It takes you from low to high. On the front you've got your range selector. So generally, if you're driving the 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission, which I am, you'll go through the gears 1, 2, 3, 4, then press the range selector on the front there, gets you through to gear 5. Then I generally get to about 7 low before using the splitter switch on the side and flicking it up to 7 high, and that tends to get me around the speed limit that I need to be on flat roads. Without getting some tickets. As you can see here, you can kind of see the 3D printing marks, but it screws nicely into the gear lever there, and it's very, very comfortable and smooth in the hand. If you take a look at some of the cabling here, you've got the circuit box right there, and just a standard USB cable which you plug in, and then you go and assign the keys in the game. Alright, so we're back into the game, and we're outside the cat factory, as you can see right here, and I've got this mobile barrier that we're going to be taking from Santa Cruz, where we're located right now, up to Fresno in California. So we're back in our Kenworth K100E, and looking forward to giving this shifter a bit of a whirl. So hopefully I can do several things at once. It's debatable whether I can, but let's throw it into first. Actually, I'll put it down into low. I've been finding that's been working a little bit better for me. Now, some of these roads around here are quite tight, and this is a long piece of equipment, there's no doubt about it. So I'm in the Eaton Fuller 18 speed gearbox here in this particular truck, and let me just get across here, everybody. I've failed with my multitasking already. As you can see, I'm just working up through the gears right here down into 4 low. And this is where the splitter comes into action nice and early. Flip the... whoop, I've missed my turn off. Ha! Alright, let's go around the block. Okay, everybody, we are back at this intersection after a scenic little tour around the front of the ocean over there, and the beach was actually really nice. But anyway, we're going to have to swing out wide here. What I was actually about to say was we're getting to a point where we need to engage our splitter. Well, this is really taking us around the back country right here, everybody. We're going to have to go really wide here. Man. So we're in 3 low right here, up into 4 low. I don't think I'm actually going to need the splitter just in the meantime here, everybody. Because, well, look at that. I am wrecking this countryside. Because we're going to have to stay in a pretty low gear here, just to negotiate ourselves around this. Man. Almost need a rally car to get around here. How we're looking. Whew, we cut that corner a bit. Okay, we just got through. Wow. I'll tell you what, everybody. So here's a splitter here. Grab it there. And then up, and we're suddenly in the 5, 6, 7, 8 gear range. Nice and easy. Just this little button on the front. And it was really easy to set up and calibrate, actually. In fact, it was just assigning these 2 buttons. The front one for the splitter and the side one for the range. In the gear settings, nice and easy. Here we go. We're going across an overbridge up here. This is cool. They're really taking us the backcountry way, aren't they? Cool. And here we are. We're revving along in 6. So, for example, if I want to go to 6 high, I just flick the button, clutch it in, and there we are in 6 high. I don't want to be in there, so we'll quickly get down. But I think, as I said in that little video, what I find is, particularly on the open road, let's just slow this thing down, everybody. Look at this, man. Is this Google Maps taking us for a real bloody challenge? What I find is out on the open road, I'm generally required to go 55 miles per hour. Now, I know you can take those settings off and drive as fast as you like, but I like to stick to the speed limit because I'm a nana, just to keep the immersion going. then again, if you've ever been out on the road with trucks, you know that potentially isn't that immersive or realistic. They actually zoom around big time. Man, this is a real back road, everybody. So what I find is when I'm in, my point in my story, by the way, we'll get there eventually, is when I'm in 7 low, I tend to find that if it's on a fairly flat road, unlike this one, I just flick it into 7 high, and that seems to hold me around that 55 mile per hour speed range just quite nicely, actually. So yeah, really, really comfortable. Just rest your hand on here. It's actually, it's got quite a good surface area up the top, the 3D printed range splitter here, and it makes life nice and easy just to zoom around. And for me, being in New Zealand, I've got it on the left-hand side of my steering wheel because that's generally how it works over here. But of course, pretty unrealistic for this particular truck, given that it's actually an American truck with the gear lever on the right, the shifter on the right. There you go, you can see it right there. Whoops, down the road, Mace. But I have it on left. It's just, I actually did have it on the right for a start, but I just found that my whole desk is set up for me to, here we go, here's a chance to 7, there we go, into 7 high. Now we're speeding, but it's fine. I really shouldn't be going this fast. Let's bang it down. Get it right down into 6. Yeah, I've just, my desk is all set up for being sort of New Zealandized, if you like. So whenever I'm racing, I've got everything set up as it would be for a New Zealand vehicle. So I just kept it that way because it's just easier. I was finding like it was really quite difficult actually when it was around the other way. I just couldn't get my coordination together. Man, I can't believe they took us on this road. Unbelievable. Whoops. I can feel the, let's straighten up my track IR right there. So just to go back, just to go through some of the, what I've got plugged in, all the different components that I'm using right here. I've got the TCPC, so it's a Thrustmaster wheel base, but I've actually got the T300 RS wheel attached to it. It comes, my TCPC came with a F1 racing wheel, which could actually work quite well for a truck simulator. Here we go, I'm in the dirt, well mates, because just the number of buttons that you've got available for it. But I tend to just use the T300 RS. It's still got more than enough buttons, and it's round and a bit more like a normal steering wheel. Oh, let's get around there, boys. There we go, beautiful. So that works really well. I've also got the Club Sport V2 pedals, and I actually find that they're really awesome. I've had them for quite a while now actually. They're very, very good. I just find in American Truck Simulator though, or any truck simulator, because you're clutching quite a bit, I need to adjust the clutch pedal a bit because it's just a little bit springy in the last sort of quarter. And so what I find is that it releases just a little bit too quickly, and I end up stalling the truck quite frequently. Ha! Which isn't a good effort. Here we go, we're about to get out onto highway number 5. There we go, we'll clutch that down into 7 high, but they've really taken us the back way. Maybe it's like a well-known truckies route, this one. Let's bang it down into there. Down to 6, and there. Let's get some engine brakes going, love it. Range. Oh, we can't go that way, we've got to turn left, everybody. That confused me utterly. Oh, jeez. Let's not go. So that's what I've got in terms of my wheel and pedals. And then I've obviously got the TH8. Oh, mate. Oh, no. I think we've cut this a bit fine, everybody, have we? We have indeed. Oh, let me fix this. We're going to have to get outside. I really wasn't focusing there, everybody. Yeah, now they're beeping there. Come on, mate, what are you doing? I think I've totally wrecked that that wooden pole that was there. That can happen sometimes, everybody. Let's just ignore that. But yeah, here we go. Low works because of my clutch pedal. There we go, we're around. Really got to focus. This is a long load. So yeah, the TH8A no, T8HA. Thrustmaster gear lever, really good. It actually has a sequential or an H pattern. Well, this is sort of a double H pattern. Let's use that splitter again right there, everybody. Boom, up into 5. Nice and easy, love it. And it's so that's plugged in as well. And then of course I've got the range splitter attached on the top. It just screws in. And then got the USB cable. Now, one thing with USBs, it's been, got to get real wide here, everybody. Got to. USBs have been a real mission for me. I do have a hub, a USB hub. I've had to go and get another one, and I'm going to get in front of this guy. No, I'm not. Yes, we go. There we go. Beautiful. No one saw a thing. I think I just whacked my head on the microphone amongst all that too, by the way. Okay, here's a great opportunity. Open road, up into, boom, like that. Throw my cruise control on. Ooh, no, nice. Look at that. So, yeah, my USB hubs have been a real challenge because I had, because I've got the webcam also plugged in, I've got my track IR plugged in, my keyboard, mouse, all that sort of stuff. So I've had a hub for quite a while, and then I bought an additional one, and then my old one got jealous of that and ended up deciding to split the dummy and the internal components of 2 of the USB ports decided to disintegrate, so that gave me 2 less. But yeah, now I've got this big friggin' bush sort of daisy chain USB hub thing going on at the moment. That's excellent explanation, by the way. So yeah, so pretty that was pretty average, there's no doubt about it. But this thing, yeah, by the time you plug everything in, particularly when I've got this got the, you know, the additional range splitter with the gear, and then running the webcam and everything, and the track IR, man, it adds up very, very quickly. So this is actually a second recording of this particular video, because the other one crashed halfway through. I don't know why. Probably my fault, I would say. I was doing other stuff in the background. My computer just did not love it at all. So we're cruising around quite nice, and as you can see, we're in 7H now, 7 high, with my button. Just flick my button up before to get up there, and then clutch it in, and away you go. So it's nice and easy, really. It's a very short job, this one. We've only got 87 miles to go. I'm so used to saying nautical miles, doing so much flying. 87 nautical miles. But I really do enjoy this truck, the old school Kenworth 100E. I've actually been out doing quite a bit of driving, open road driving over here in New Zealand, particularly through the middle of the North Island in the last month or so. And it's quite interesting looking at all the different trucks that are out there on the road. And you do see a few of these particular models, the K100, but without a doubt the most probably popular model that I passed on my journeys was the K200. And from a distance you can't really, it's a little bit difficult to tell the difference between the two models, but up close it's really obvious. You look at the grille and it's sort of a, like this one's got a very flat looking grille. So you can see sort of a very square bottom with a rounded sort of almost sort of slightly peaked top. But the K200, if we stay on the road, the K200's got this big rounded top on each side, almost like it's starting to draw a love heart, and then sort of flattens out near the bottom. Manual adjustment of your route is highly recommended. Okay, we'll turn off at the next. We will turn off at the next point. Okay, easy as that, boys. So yeah. Oh, hold on. This is blocked. I'm still going to go up here. Is it going to be an issue? Let's figure it out. So yeah, a lot of K. I'm going to flick that, and then straight down to the second. That's probably not good for my gearbox, but I did it. So there. This is the stop. I'm going to keep the momentum up. Oh, this is actually legitimately blocked, is it? Okay, that's why they told me to change. I should have listened. But this doesn't look too bad. What is it? Oh, there's a big accident. It's okay, everybody. I can still go down here. Oh, its trailer fell off. It's not a great effort. Wrong way violation. Okay. Split everybody. Boom, up to 5. I'm happy to take that because I don't want to muck around. we are away. So yeah, it's been interesting seeing us. I would say on the New Zealand roads, we certainly we have quite a large mix of truck makes and models. Let's get that 7H going here. There we go. I'll just let myself slow down just a little bit here. Let's go 56 is a good number. So definitely a lot of Kenworths on there, both these versions plus the long nose versions. Scania is a very, very common truck you'll see here on New Zealand roads. The other most common ones would be, whoa, Mace, flick that, let's get that down. I'm supposed to stop here once again. Oh man, I'm not going to because I just want to keep my momentum up. Let's get wide here, boys, really wide. Splitter, 5, boom. So Scania's, a lot of them. Freightliner is another one. Your Western Stars, you see quite a few of those, which I believe are made in Portland from memory, or was it Cleveland, or both, one of the two. I think originally from Canada, something tells me in the back of my memory. What else you got? You got DAFs, DAFs, MANs, MANs. You got sort of your smaller type of Zuzus and stuff like that. Quite a few Mitsubishis out there also. What else have you got? You got Max. You pretty much got a real mix of trucks out on the road here. But definitely I would say if I had to pick the top 5, ooh, what would it be? If we're talking the larger trucks, you definitely Scanias. I think it would be, particularly in the North Island at least, you'd have Scanias, then you'd have Kenworths, Freightliner, Western Stars and Max. That's what I'm going to go for. With Mercs and DAF, MANs, all those sort of stuff, all those sorts of ones mixed in. Ricky's yard there. I should really go a bit faster than this. Everybody, let's flick it up into. I think I had accidentally bumped my splitter there for a second. So yeah, I suppose it's like anything. Once you start, see there goes. So once you start, what was I going to say? Once you start sort of playing these sorts of games, start recognising those things out on the road. All right, let's start to set up a bit earlier this time. I'm going to stay in this lane. Oh, good. Let's get up into 3. That's terrible driving right there, everybody. This isn't a lesson on how to drive well. I think you will probably pick that up. Just 15 miles to go. So yeah, what do you think? It's pretty cool, eh? Really cool having this here. Certainly makes it a lot more fun driving, that's for sure. Definitely a lot easier, even though you can imagine how bad it is when I don't have something like this. Boom. Oops. Keep flicking that splitter. Now I'm way too fast. It's okay. Let's just ease off. I need to do just a few adjustments on my graphics. I did have them really good, but I'm supposed to be running this in DX9, but I don't think it gave me the option this time when I logged in, and because of that, a lot of the those rails up the top there, they're just not as sharp as what they should be. Skinny, like anything that's like a thin line, it's just not coming through as sharp as it should. So I need to go and do some adjustments on that. But here we go. Oh, Mace. We're in Fresno right here, everybody. Probably need to be in this lane here. Let's get across. Oh, that's closed. What's closed? Oh, we're turning left here anyway. Where are we? We're at 7 high. Let's get out of that. Flick down. Now we can get down to low. Easy as that. Well, I make it look difficult. I know the AI drivers are definitely a lot more aggressive. Usually they just, you get within anywhere near them and they'll just immediately stop, but they tend to keep going now. I crash into them a lot more often. Splitter comes into action, you split it up before you move. Don't put it in reverse, put it into 5th. I can turn my indicator off. 30 is the speed limit around here, so we'll try to stick to that as much as we can. Here we are. Not far away from our destination whatsoever. So yeah, I think the range splitter passes the test. What do you think? Let me know. Okay, Okay, let's split that down to 4th. And let's come in here. We're in Kiwi since 1884, so they've been around a while. Okay, I'm going to be an idiot and ask them where they want it, even though this is the longest trailer in the history of trailers. Towards the flag on the map. Okay, it's over there. Okay, might not be too bad. Just get it down to low. It just depends whether I've got enough room to turn around in here and back her up. Or else I should have maybe backed it up. Probably will do. Let's have a look. What am I up to here? Okay, that's a champion effort, everybody. Let me figure this out. I'll be back soon. Oh, easy as that. Kind of. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Done and dusted. 206 miles. Excellent. Whole lot of money there, but we did get a ticket on the way for going through that accident, which we shouldn't have done. But anyway, want to say a huge thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy that and enjoyed checking out the old 3D printed range splitter right here. It is an awesome piece of kit. Really makes it a lot more fun driving. So thanks once again to Jamesy Boy. That's your new nickname, by the way, for putting that together. And hey, please throw a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, take it easy.